The bar?
Yes, my friend.
We haven't read something in a while, haven't we?
Oh yes, we have not read anything for a while, have we? Since, what, last Halloween?
I believe so.
Yeah,
We
we need
need
to
to.
fix that.
Yes, we definitely need to fix that.
But
And that's what.
how?
And yes, how? That's a good question. Um, how about we read the worst fanfiction ever?
Get the keys! We're going out!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of any ages, possibly from 18 up. We're about to read
My Immortal.
Uh, the evil laughter was unnecessary.
Yes, a bit theatrical for my tastes.
You should be one to talk. No, I was thinking of the fact that all the laughter we may have being showcasing tonight while reading this will be not evil but more genuine, depending on your pronunciation. It's going to be from the heart because My Immortal has the reputation, as I hinted, of being the worst fanfiction ever written, ever posted on fanfiction.net at least. In fact, if I had to believe this little excerpt from the Encyclopedia Dramatica, because this thing, as I mentioned in a thing called Encyclopedia Dramatica, listen
Yeah?
what it says. Listen what it says.
Okay.
No, and be sure to be seated comfortably,
I'm already
and
am.
uh, and also be sure to pull on your seat belts. Also, make sure the airbag is on, and you should be at an adequate distance from the windshield, and also make sure you're inside your bunker.
Yes, and probably a nuclear bomb-proof house with paint.
Your mind might explode if half the reputation about this fanfiction is real. And I quote: "My Immortal is the most famous, notoriously bad fanfiction ever written, based very loosely in the Harry Potter universe and featuring the blatant Mary Sue protagonist, Ebony, or oftentimes Anobi, Darkness, Dementia, Raven, Way.
What?
Ebony, Darkness, Dementia, Raven, Way. That is
What?
her name.
Wow, she has more names than I don't know, like a spy. Oh,
I don't think I have a proper comment for this name, actually.
I
Neither did
don't
you.
either.
Neither did you, as I could tell. It reads like a detailed list of everything a fanfic author could ever possibly do wrong, only taken to exaggerated, horrifying extremes. Written by Super Tard Tara Gillespie. I don't know what a super tard is, but I'm going to assume it's a super retard. My Immortal was originally posted to sometime in 2006, but was subsequently deleted by the staff after causing a severe drop in the site's collective IQ. Considering this is fanfiction.net we're talking about, that is really saying something.
Yeah.
In fact, the fanfic is so unbelievably bad that many refuse to accept that it is real, insisting that Tara was only trolling and that the story is really a parody. I doubt that. Regardless of the author's intent, My Immortal remains one of the most cringe-worthy, unintentionally hilarious, so bad it's good pieces of literature the internets have ever produced.
Yes, he didn't want to say the S word.
Oh boy. Okay, so we are reading apparently some guy called XX Midnight Essence XX, because of course he would have that name, and he has a picture of a cat as the avatar.
It's dangerous to
Decided
go alone. Take this, it says.
yes, nice, decided to take this fanfiction and repost it on the site itself for our collective enjoyment. I thank this person for giving us the opportunity to the what's the word I'm looking for? Eviscerate this fanfiction for your enjoyment. Oh yes,
Eviscerate is probably the understatement of the year, and we only just started the year.
we haven't even started yet. Already, right by reading this excerpt from the Encyclopedia Dramatica.
Which we all know is a great source of information.
I am already giddy on the inside. Let's get this thing started. Of course, we're also going to read the author's notes, preceding and ending every chapter, because they're also part of the My Immortal experience. All right. I'll begin then.
All right.
But first, water.
Of course, you would need the water.
Me. All right. Author's note. Special thanks, as in fang with a Z.
This person is trying to be gothic so hard.
Okay, so let me restart here. Special thanks, get it? Cause I'm a gothic.
Gothic.
Cause I'm gothic. That's how it's written, by the way.
Yeah, let's just read it as it's written and not how we would fix it.
Yes, that'll be funnier. To my guffaw, EU, not in that way. Raven, Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the story and spelling. Well, I'm so glad that you dealt with that particular element. I'm glad. You rock. Justin, you're the love of my depressing life. You rock too. Mekere rocks.
Okay.
Okay.
This is definitely one of the people that I just cannot translate anything out of this.
I could try, but I'm afraid of losing some precious brain cells in the process, and we haven't even started the story yet. So, by the way, this is a typical self-insertion story, so of course it's in a first-person narrative, with a tragic lack of commas, among many other things. Anyway, here's how it begins. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way, and I have long ebony black hair, that's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back and icy blue eyes like limpy tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's note, if you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. Well, you heard the lady. Bye.
Yep, I definitely don't know really, so I'll be leaving.
Oh, and then Amy comes in and he changes the tempo. Okay, I'm back from my vacation in the Galapagos, and we're ready to continue. Damar, you still there?
Okay, I just dropped back in because magic that you just kind of used to get me back here, apparently.
No, I was actually in a bit. I was actually taking a break in the Galapagos, so we both went away. Oh, dude, okay. This is not even the first paragraph already. Okay, so but seriously, who is Emily? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Should I know?
Should
Should I
I?
be, should I be worried?
That's what I want to know. Should I be worried about not knowing?
Apparently. Okay, let's worry about that later. I am not. Okay, let's continue. I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was because he's a major fucking hottie.
I want it that way.
I don't even know who Gerard Way is. Should
I
I go
don't
away
either.
again?
I don't either.
Anyway, I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white.
And the
So-
checklist is started.
Okay, so we will have to have a checklist to things not to write on a fan fiction.
Let's see.
Vampires that are not really vampires should be one of that.
And Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Yep.
Well, hopefully we won't have that. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, because of course you are. And I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. Gee, thank you.
Thanks for the brackets of stating your age so people will find you hot, even though that's probably can't be possible.
I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell. No.
Really? Vampire, you black hair, that didn't really
and-
give me anything.
And a witch. Okay, this is starting to look like a weird crossover between Harry Potter and Rosario plus vampire.
Oh, please, not that.
All smeared in Twilight. It might as well be. All right, in case you couldn't. And I wear mostly black. Yes. Okay. I love Hot Topic and
Oh god!
I love Hot Topic and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. All things that mesh so well together, by the way.
You couldn't even get the most famous fashionist to throw you up a better outfit than this.
I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow.
Okay, so that is what the fashionist person was threw up. He threw up on your face.
Honestly, by this description, it would seem like she's trying to cosplay as Harley Quinn.
Oh, probably.
I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining. What? It was snowing and raining at the same time.
Apparently
Excuse me?
apparently this author didn't know the term of sleet.
Excuse me? The weather does not work like that, not even in Hogwarts.
No, it definitely doesn't.
Wait. It gets better. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun. Thank you! Thank you for stating the obvious, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I don't know what preps are. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them.
Just like the
Well-
picture I've gotten for this lovely fanfiction.
Yes, it's quite mind confuzzling to find out how much following this story ended up having. I think there's even a comic somewhere.
Yes.
We might take a look at that too, but I'm afraid that
Just reading it might be
as-
challenging our brain cells a bit.
I'm afraid the comic is going to make the mistake of trying to become better than the original story, but it only ends up turning this horrifying but funny story into something mediocre and forgettable, which is worse. That's what I fear. Anyway, so dialogue. "Oi, Abone!" shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy.
Not Draco Malfoy.
I have no idea how his voice is supposed to sound, so I'm just going to make it up.
Well, it seems spot on. I mean, snobbish, twat. Yeah, you got it going there, man.
All right, so you be Ebony Darkness
Okay. Okay.
Gerard, Emily, Way, hot topic, Gothic.
Okay. Let me see if I can get this right. Hey, what's up, Draco?
Good. I asked. Nothing. He, he said shyly.
Oh, fuck off! Already, I'm going to say fuck off.
Contain yourself. We barely just began.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
It's a classic high school scenario. You see, if this wasn't so bad it's funny, it would be just eye-rollingly tedious and annoying, because it's such a typical high school scenario already. You can tell by the very first few lines of dialogue. Anyway, but then I heard my friends call me, and I had to go away. So that's the end of that, I guess.
Yeah, it's the end of the chapter.
Author's note. Is it any good? Please tell me thanks. Yes, it's a masterpiece. Nobel Prize for Literature so far. Really.
So what was accomplished in this chapter exactly?
Introducing the character that doesn't have any really interesting character's traits other than the fact that she's a gothic and a vampire and a witch. And awkward presentation with her possible love interest and establishing a setting, I guess, or nothing at all. So let's move on.
Yes, let's go on to chapter 2, which
Author's notes. Thanks to Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. Exclamation point. With the chapter. Yo. Sup, dog?
I was more thinking that, yo, get me another bag of chapter, will you?
I don't even. BTW, preps, stop flaming my story, okay? What are preps? Do you know what are preps, Davar? Do you know what preps are? Because I'm confused right now.
I'm gonna put this through the machine to see if it can translate it, and nope, it exploded. It couldn't take it. Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess, and preps means snobbish bastards who think they're higher than people. I'm gonna guess that so far.
Okay. So, this is chapter 2. By the way, we're still on the same page on fanfiction.net. This guy decided to put the first 2 chapters together into one page for our convenience.
Which is thankful, because they're
Yes,
because they're short.
Yes, so would you like to read chapter 2?
Why not? Go ahead.
Okay. The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again.
Okay. Weather's a bit freakish in Hogwarts, apparently.
Okay, is the weather being managed by Sean Connery from the Avengers? as in that horrible film from the 90s based off that TV serial from the 70s, not the other Avengers everybody knows. It's never a good sign when I have to explain my references. Anyway, well, either that or the Pegasi are all drunk. I opened the door of my coffin. She sleeps in a coffin, ladies and gentlemen, and drank some blood from a bottle I had. Oh yes, because she's a vampire. I need to remember that.
Also, apparently it took the time to bottle the blood, so what, is this like a make of blood that people can buy?
Maybe she just bought a bottle of true blood, like everyone else. My coffin was black ebony.
Wow, such a great interior decorator you are.
I sense a theme here. It was black ebony. Wait, how is something black and ebony?
I was gonna say, how is that?
Aren't those 2 completely different colors anyway?
Either that or it's the same color. I forget which, because where I come across the word ebony.
My coffin was black ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet, which is a fantastic color combination, by the way, dear. pink velvet with black lace on the hands. Okay, so far the color schemes are getting more characterization than the character herself. I got out of my coffin and took off my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of
Earrings?
in my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun.
Wonderful. You are
Okay.
obviously the Dumbledore. Obviously, was off his rocker when he brought you into school.
Okay, I have a sneaking suspicion that every chapter is going to start like this, with her describing what she's wearing. And half the time it's going to be the same things all over again. My friend, Willow, author's note. Raven, this is you!
She must
Okay,
be feel touched.
She's in. Okay, apparently she's hosting some friends OCs. Woke up then and grinned at me. She flipped her long waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and are they all dressing the same identical way? Did they all dye their hair in the same way? Wow.
Are they clones?
Pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes.
Oh no! Don't open them. You don't want to. You have. That's what the eyelids are for.
She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black meanie, fishnets, and pointy high-heeled boots. Okay, so far this is getting dressed in the morning. The fan fiction, or maybe it's Extreme Makeover, the golf edition.
I guess they're hoping to rework the uniforms of Hogwarts.
Don't tell me 50% of this fan fiction is going to be like this.
It's going to be a glorified Hot Topic advert.
We put on our makeup, black lipstick with white foundation and black eyeliner. The same thing you've been saying over and over again over the last chapter and a half. You mean? Okay. And then dialogue. OMFG! I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday. Yee! She said excitedly.
Yeah, so.
I said, blushing. Do you like Draco?
No.
She asked as she went out of the slithering Oh, they are from the slithering.
Yeah, the slithering group.
The slithering group from Harry Potter. I remember that. The slithering common room and into the great hall.
No, I so fucking don't.
Ouch! Rejected. I shouted. Yeah, right! She exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me because
Why not?
It is so perfectly convenient for him to do so. Hoy, he said.
Hi.
I replied flirtily. Is that even a real word? So far there haven't been many grammar mistakes, just a dreadful lack of punctuation and a lot of repetition. Anyway, guess what?
With no question mark at the end, by the way, folks.
Guess what? It's an order, he said.
What?
I asked. Well, I spoke too soon, apparently, are having a concert in Hogsmeade, he told me.
Oh my fucking god!
Okay, I screamed.
I'd be screaming as well and running out the window and hoping the water breaks my fall so I can break every bone in my body if I heard Good Charlotte were playing.
I'm right there with you. I love GC. They are my favorite band, besides MCR. Well, do you want to go with me? He asked. I gasped. Heart attack, dead.
Yes, end of the chapter, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Oh my gosh, we have 35 chapters of this. Oh no.
Oh God.
Okay,
What
let's
we
see
do-
let's see how long can we go.
Okay, folks. 24 minutes so far. We're surviving 24 minutes. I'm still counting.
So far it was not all that bad. I read far worse.
Yes, same here actually.
So let's see how that will change.
Should I take over for since we're on the next two chapters?
If you're willing to.
I'm willing.
Alright
Okay.
then, chapters 3 and 4.
Author's note: stop flaming the story, preps. Okay. Otherwise, thanks to the Gothic people for the good not reviews, values. Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't own this or the lyrics for Good Charlotte.
Oh, I think Good Charlotte is actually a real life band that I never heard of.
Yes, I don't think I'll like them anyway. Okay.
On the right, yeah,
the-
it's you. Sorry.
On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels.
Ah! Ah! I cannot take this anymore. Already. Again, we get it. You're a Gothic. And a vampire and a witch. You dress with lace-up boots, combat boots, and high heels. You have white makeup and red lipstick. You have ebony hair and all that. I memorized it at this point.
Underneath them were ripped red fishnets.
Ah!
Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and front.
Come on.
This is so fun. Getting dressed.
Oh,
My getting dressed.
am I playing a Brat's dressing up game here?
I was gonna say, is this like a flash game written in fan fiction form?
So far.
Okay,
Yes.
where was I? I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed then. Already. So I slit one of my wrists.
Suicide! Yay, suicide! It's funny.
Oh god. Yes, suicide. That's funny.
Oh no. Oh.
I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some GC.
Genius, you might be a vampire, but you still need blood to live.
I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on
No. You read it wrong.
Oh,
Baba.
I paint.
It's tons of black eyeliner.
I would have said it like that, but I don't want to wake people up.
because the word is in caps locks.
Yes. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway.
Why did you put it in the first place?
I was gonna ask, why did you do that? I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert.
Okay, just casually. She was hopping the streets of Prague at night, along with Christoph, hunting for victims. Oh my gosh!
I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car.
He has a flying car? Since when? I don't remember movies. Does he? Actually, I honestly don't remember.
I don't remember him having a flying car. I only remember Ron having a flying car. Okay. He was wearing a simple plan t-shirt.
Oh no!
They would play at the show.
The VAR, how could this happen to us? We made our mistakes, but we did not deserve this.
Well, we asked for it, but we're gonna get it. They would play at the show too, in brackets by the way. Baggy black skater pants, black nail
Okay.
polish, and a little
Okay.
eyeliner.
Okay, Ebony, this is the point you should realize. If you like Simple Plan, you are not a true Gothnik. I can at least say that with confidence.
Office note, a lot folk boys wear it, okay?
I cannot discern if she's a really bad at English or if she's from New York.
I
Or
wish I knew. Hi, Draco. Oh, wait. Hi, Draco. I said in a depressed voice.
I think she might be depressed.
You think?
Hi, Ebony.
He said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz. The license plate said 666.
Is Draco the son of Satan all of a sudden?
And flew to the
Also product placement.
and flew to the place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. Whoa, too much Good Charlotte. You might want to wait till the actual show. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs.
You smoked the cigarettes and drugs. Oh,
At the same time, apparently.
I just love the way, the casual way it's said, it's written. It's just it gets you off guard. Oh no, this is going to be the death of me.
When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte.
Oh god! There are lyrics. There
Let's
are
not
lyrics.
read the lyrics.
Yes, I have no idea what this song is.
Yeah, so you come in cold, you're covered in blood. They're all so happy and arrived. The doctors cut your cord and hand you down to your mum. She sets you free for into this life. Sang Joel. I don't own the lyrics for that song. Yo, you don't say. No offense, but this band, lyric-wise, you have not sold me because they sound like complete.
They sound like one of those angry metal bands from the early 2000s, like Linkin Park.
At least Linkin Park was slightly better than this.
That's a long shot.
Yes,
Anyway,
slightly, I said. Joel is so fucking hot. I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on.
as we moshed to the music, hey? Okay.
Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you.
No. You read it wrong. You should be. I don't like him better than you because it's in caps locks.
Yes. I said.
Really?
Draco, I think you're hanging with the wrong person now.
Oh, because I think Draco is going back and forth between his puberty with a voice like this.
Asked Draco sensitively, and he put his arm around me all protective. Really? I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with Hillary fucking Duff. It's not just Hillary Duff, Madhog, it's Hillary
Fucking
Duff. I fucking hate that little bitch.
Yes, I think we all share your sentiment at some point.
I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face.
Okay, calm down, lady.
The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest.
The Forbidden Forest, not too distant from the Forest of Doom.
Yes, and
Oh.
that's the end of chapter 3, and it's on to chapter 4. So far, chapter 3 has been the longest chapter. Okay.
No, it's good. I cannot get over the forbidden forest.
Office note. I said stood up, flamin'. Okay, Ebony's name is Enobi, not Mary Sue, okay?
She kind of is.
Draco is so in love with her that he is acting defiant.
I know
Different.
he's acting different, apparently.
They knew each other before, okay? What?
I can okay. I at this point I am imagining this. I'm imagining this 6 years old girl answering to the angry comments of people reading this. I think she might be 12. I don't know. I don't know.
Draco! I shouted.
Okay, she cannot be older than 14. That would be just too sad.
Yes. Draco! I shouted. What the fuck do you think you are doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. Didn't you go back into Hogwarts in the last
No. They went into the forbidden forest. It was literally 3 sentences ago.
Yes. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily.
Ebony?
He asked. What? I snapped. Draco.
Okay. First of all, calm down, lady. What's your problem?
Draco leaned in extra close and I looked into his gothic red eyes.
Yes, gothic red eyes.
He was wearing color contacts.
Oh, of course he would.
Why wouldn't he? Which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly, I didn't feel mad anymore. Apparently, you could be depressing sorrow and evilness in one.
So many emotions, so many multi-layered emotions going on in just one single sentence. This is truly genius writing at work.
Yes, it's not just depressing and sorrow separately. It is both depressing
No, it's
sorrow.
depressing sorrow.
And then suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately. Draco climbed on top of me, and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He took off my top, and I took off his clothes.
This is getting a bit less family friendly than it was before.
I even took off my bra. Then he put his figgy in. I cannot say this. Why can I?
Okay, no, I'm okay. Okay. Please read the sentence.
Then he put his thingy into my, you know what, and we did it for the first time.
What is she, 10? I might put this thingy into my you know what.
This fiction is rated M. M for mature. I think
Yes, totally mature. Can't you tell by the level of mature adult writing that's going on here?
This is definitely what adults were wanting.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Oh, I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm already.
Don't worry. Don't bother. I'll go get it for you. It's right up in the close-up.
We started to kiss everywhere, and my pale body became all warm. And then What the hell are you...
Oh! What the hell are you What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers?
It was Dumbledore.
Oh, snap!
Dun
You know,
dun dun.
Suddenly that image of him yelling that we found through a light Google image search makes a lot more sense.
I have no words could ever.
This is the most hilariously goofy, poor excuse of a sex scene I've ever read.
There was sex.
No, in fact, it is so goofy. I won't even need to put up a disclaimer or any form of warning because this is so childish. I mean, wow.
Okay, okay, man.
Let's continue.
It's your go now. You got the next two.
I cannot wait. So far, this kept all the promises and more.
My cheeks, they're hurting me.
Okay.
I cannot stop smiling.
Yes, this is great. This is glorious. Chapter 5. Author's note. Stop flaming! And so the war between the author and the main comments continues. This is like a story inside the story. Going parallel to the main plot. It's great. It's just great. Stop flaming. If you flame, it means you are a prep or a poser. The only reason Dumbledore sore is because he had a headache, okay? And on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex.
I wouldn't even call it that. I think you might want to
Yes.
drop 2 of those letters.
P.S. I'm not updating till I get 5 good reviews. Good luck with that.
Yes. And plus, she said nut, not not.
I know. A nut. That's why I pronounced it like it was a nut.
Ah, good. I
She's-
thought I heard you say not.
No, I said nut. She's a nut.
Yeah.
This thing is nuts. Dumbledore made, and Draco and I follow him.
What, he made you both?
English. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools!
Ludicrous.
Ludicrous fools!
Are you? Are we trying to prove? Well, I admit the rapper is a bit foolish, but
He shouted. I started to cry tears of blood.
tears of blood.
Tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape. Professor Snape. Okay. And Professor McGonagall.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to spell McGonagall.
McGonagall. Who were both looking very angry because they didn't have any action.
They're about to get the action, but then these two ruined it with theirs. No action.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I cannot read this. Okay. They were having sexual intercourse in the forbidden forest. Yelled in a furious voice.
Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces?
Asked Professor Gonagall. How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. Still Snape, by the way.
Oh god.
And then Draco shrieked. Because I love her! Okay?
I just imagine it echoing throughout the place now.
Everyone was quiet.
What, no birds flying away from when he screams? Cliche?
Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall. She's going to be Professor McGonagall from now until the end of times. Still looked mad, but Professor Snape. I still cannot get over it. Professor Snape said, Fine, very well. You may go up to your rooms and do intercourse.
Or lack of intercourse.
I just added that. By the way, I don't think Professor Snape has the power to do that, especially not in front of the principal.
Yeah, not for a Dumbledore.
More like Dumbledore. Anyway, Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us.
Yes, we glare at you and judge you.
Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently.
Yeah, I guess.
I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. We spent more time knowing what she dresses like than what the character is actually supposed to be.
Yeah.
When I came out,
Of the closet!
oh, I see what you did there. Draco was standing in front of the bathroom, and he started to sing, I Just Wanna Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. Yes, we hugged and kissed, and after that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went back into his room to masturbate. Author's note, I just added that. That is me,
Yes.
not the actual author.
Yes.
This may get confusing. Chapter 6, author's note. Shit up, perhaps. Okay, P.S. I've not updated up till you give me good reviews.
Revows? Okay, I vow to read more and laugh at this awful piece of writing.
Honestly, these author's notes are getting increasingly more hilarious every time.
It's like this. It's like the story is within a story.
Yes, I just said that. It's
Yes, I know.
it's like if this was Watchmen, the author's note would be the pirate story within Watchmen.
Yeah.
The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I put on. Okay, Deva, get the checklist. We got a black miniskirt
All right.
that was all ripped around the hand, and then a matching top with red skulls
Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty decent.
all over it, and high-heeled boots that were black.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Did you get all that? Did you get all that?
Yep. It's all on the checklist. It's
Okay, okay.
It's along with the 35 other cliches.
Okay, after this, let's go shopping to Hot Topic. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings.
Okay, now another one to the checklist.
And 2 crosses in my ears.
And that gonna hurt you if you're a vampire?
And I spray painted my hair with purple. Apparently, you can spray paint your hair just like that with a freaking bottle of spray paint that you use on walls.
I think she misinterpreted the Pimp My Ride show with herself.
More like pimp my goth. Anyway, in the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk because I am a vampire.
Get it?
And a glass of red blood. Ditto. Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my top.
Which shouldn't be too bad. bastard!
I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up, cause I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. None of the things I just read made any syntactical sense. But okay. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing a red contact lenses just like Dracus, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. Sounds like you know him already. He had a manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. Oh, I think I get it.
I thought he was already English.
He looked exactly like Joel Madden from the group Good Charlotte. And I think you know where this is going.
Yes.
He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like an erection only. I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko. I can't believe I just read that.
You know, you can still say lady boners, you know. There's no shame in that.
There's also girlwood as an expression, I guess. Oh, I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice.
That's alright. What's your name?
I questioned. Oh God.
I-
My name is Harry Potter, although most people call me vampire these days. Who does that? I want to kill them. He grumbled. Why? Why?
Why?
Okay, taking Harry Potter and you're turning Harry Potter into Twilight.
Well,
grumbled.
the person who played Edward did star in one Harry Potter movie, so I guess it kind of makes sense.
You mean Johnny Depp?
No, the guy who played Edward from the Twilight movies was in one Harry Potter movie, The Goblet of Fire.
Wait, there was a character named Edward in the Twilight movies?
No, the actor who plays Edward played as one of the pivotal roles of dying at the end of The Goblet of Fire.
The person who played Edward in the Edward film by Tim Burton was Johnny Depp.
I said the Twilight movies, Edward. No, the guy, the actor who played Edward.
The actor who played Edward was Johnny Depp.
No, I said the Twilight movies. Listen, the guy...
There was an Edward in the Twilight movies.
Yeah, there was Edward.
There was a character named Edward in the Twilight movies.
Never mind. I thought I was making sense, but apparently might have said.
No, you don't make any sense. You're just like this fan fiction. Your only purpose is to confuse and amuse me.
You're confusing me now.
Let's go on, please. Let's forget everything we just said.
Okay, what was
Anyway.
I? Why?
Okay, yes, that is the $1 million question, I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood. Seriously? He giggled.
Yes, you giggle as soon as you say, I love the taste of human blood.
Harry, you're not a vampire. You're a psychotic cannibal. That's a difference.
Well, I'm a vampire. You don't say. I couldn't tell.
I confessed. Really? He whimpered.
You couldn't tell. I mean, blood cereal.
Count Chocula. That should have been a dead giveaway, huh?
Well,
Get it?
yes, then the blood.
Dead giveaway, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah! I roared. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco comes in and he changes the tempo. Draco comes in and he changes the song,
tempo.
looking at me like he thinks I'm a douchebag. Oh, Draco, why do you bring me down, Draco? Don't bring me down. Music and lyrics by Ebony, Darkness,
Dementia Way.
Bratz, Dementia, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Hot Topic, Gothnik, Daria. Anyway. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him.
Okay. That just happened.
Okay, so should we go on?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Okay.
these chapters are really short, and I'm still sane. I don't know how. Okay, reposter's note. I also forgot to mention that you should read some of the commentaries people write here. They're hilarious.
Oh, that's a note from the guy who reposted this fanfiction.
Okay, chapter 7. Oh my god, they added a title to this one. Bring me to life, the number 2.
Boo! Boo!
Ooh.
That was terrible.
Author's note. Well, okay, you guys, I'm only writing this because I got 5 God reviews.
Oh, you got 5 reviews from God? That's quite an achievement. Okay.
Wow. So God reviewed this thing and said, this must exist. And NBTW, I won't write the next chapter till
I want to write the NXT wrestling chapter.
till I get 10 God fonts.
Wunderbar, einsteigen, 10 God Wonsen.
10 God fonts? Was it some type of 10 good I've never heard of?
Oh my gosh.
Stow flaming, or I'll report you.
Wow, okay, this war intensifies.
Evony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanit.
Okay, Ebony, whatever your name is, you obviously don't know what being a Mary Sue means. Being a Mary Sue means that she has she doesn't means 2 things. One, she goes completely unchallenged by anything, and 2, she doesn't have any other recognizable character traits, other than the fact that she's supposed to be cool and unchallenged by anything. So up until this point, I'd say that Ebony, whatever son, pretty much feels like a Marisu.
Yeah. And she has problems. She's depressed, for God's sakes. About
yeah.
what?
Oh, she's so depressed. Oh no, she's so depressed. She slits her wrists. She listens to depressing music. Oh yeah, that's so.
Look, if you're going to use the word depressed, at least have them be depressed about something.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that she had sex with Draco and that would make her depressed, but still.
Oh, she did. She did have sex with Draco. Technically, he put his fingy into her. You know what? oh my god.
Okay, let's continue this.
It's so funny.
Before my face breaks. Okay. Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing...
Buy black nail polish at Hot Topic.
Buy our finest black nail polish. We even have the most laciest of dresses that you choke to death on it. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my nails and red nail polish. Red Satanist sings, apparently, on her nails. Author's note. See, does that sound like a Maru-Su to you?
Yes, yes, it does actually.
I waved to vampire, which is Harry Potter, by the way.
Yes, from now on, Harry Potter is named Vampire, which is silly because there is an actual vampire in the story, at least according to. Although I'm beginning to think she's just self-delusional.
Okay. Okay. I was wearing. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. I'm getting to. I'm
No,
going behind.
please don't read the listing of things she's wearing all over again. I'm quite through with that.
Yes, me too. Dark misery was in his. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes.
Oh.
Apparently, misery and depressed are two separate words that have to. They must mean two different things apparently. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco.
He wanted to go out with Draco. Everybody knows that.
Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then
And then he put his fingers into my you-know-what.
we started Frenching passively. Oh, we didn't French passionately, apparently. We just kind of went, oh, I'm Frenching. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yeah, that's very normal. And
That's not what Frenching means.
and we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off. Oh my god, she actually spelt it correctly for once.
Yes, minimum. Oh, thank goodness.
Took off my black leather bra and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked, and then he put his boy's thingy in mine. What, you have a boy's thingy, Ebony?
Oh, oh my gosh, that is quite a mental image now. He put his boy's thingy in mine. Apparently, they're having gay. Apparently, they're both boys and they're having gay sex.
Yes, they're playing Skeleton Warriors.
Skeleton Warriors. Oh. In mine, and we had sex in caps locks.
Yes, and put Ota Joy in after that.
Okay.
See, is that stupid?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, very much. But I love it but I love it.
Yes, it's so entertainingly stupid that I can't help but.
Wait, there's more.
Oh, Draco! I screamed while getting an orgasm when all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm. No, you didn't see it the first time.
Come to think of it, don't you boys and girls have school at some point? School classes to attend to?
No, oh no, wait, this is like my darker box where they don't show any classes happening. I guess. It was a black heart with an arrow through it.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, cut me a river. I mean, on it in bloody gothic writing were the words, vampire? Madhog was joking!
Oh, no.
This is... What?
Is everyone a vampire all of a sudden?
No, I think it means, that, your joke is true. He loves Harry Potter.
Oh, that's even better.
That's better?
Yes, for us, reading it.
I was so angry. You bastard! I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed.
No, but you don't understand.
Draco pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot! I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway!
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. This is the most homophobic phrase I've come across in a fan fiction, in any piece of writing, in such a long time, like you have no idea. This is the stuff of legends.
Congratulations, Ebony. You have written the most ignorant, homophobic line ever uttered. by every idiot in the world. Thank you.
This. Oh no.
This should insult me, but yet at the same time, it's so stupidly done in a haphazard way that it's just funny.
Oh.
I put on my clothes all huffily and then stomped out. Draco ran out, even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care.
Then don't write about it.
I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was
There
having
is a wait. There is a classroom specifically for vampires.
No, Vampire's classroom, as in
Oh,
Harry's class.
Oh, that's never That's never going to be confusing.
Where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people.
Seriously, Professor Snake. It's just one letter. What's so difficult about writing Snake?
He actually is called Professor Snape in English.
Really?
Yes, he is.
Oh.
It must. Why was he called in the Italian version? Was he called Professor Snake?
No, in the Italian version, it was called Professor Piton.
Huh.
I'm not even kidding. It was Professor Piton. And I thought it was called Professor Snake in the movies.
Nah, he's called Snape.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so I was so all the time I was laughing at his name. I was in the wrong.
Yes.
Okay, well I thought his name was Professor Snake.
I was too embarrassed to tell you.
Okay, I never read the books. I think that should be obvious.
Yes, and I only read one chapter of Harry Potter's first book and watched all the movies, so I don't know what that says about me.
Anyway, a drama is afoot.
Vampire Potter, you motherfucker! I yelled.
Oh.
Apparently, every chapter has to end with "you motherfucker." Oh, chapter 8.
Oh, this keeps going on.
Okay, what could be condensed into what? 2 paragraphs, or 1 paragraph at the minimum, has happened in like 1 whole hour of reading. Author's notes. Stop flassing, okay? If you do, then you are a prep.
Okay, the more you complain about this, the more you're getting trollish and negative comments. That's internet 101. Really.
Okay.
But please do go on because this is so funny. These author notes so far are the best thing about this whole story. Well, right after the putting the thingy into the you know what. That is
Yes, and putting his boy thing into mine.
that's just no.
Just awful. Okay. Okay.
It's not even that. How could that be even physically possible? I mean, one of them has to have a really huge urethra
Urethra, yeah.
to accomplish that. Oh.
Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room, even though he was naked, and started begging me to take him back. Oh, the scene.
Ebony, it's not what you think.
Draco screamed sadly. My friend Bloody Mary Smith.
Who is this? Who is this character that was never mentioned before?
Bloody Mary Smith. That doesn't sound like a murderous person now, does it?
Oh well, okay. Maybe if you put yourself in front of a mirror and call her name out 3 times, she will come out and steal your face.
Let's see. Bloody Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly.
Understatedly.
Yeah, biggest understated of the year. She flipped her long waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes.
Buy stuff at Hot Topic.
And opened her crimson eyes like blood. Wait, so her eyes opened like blood? Like, you're like a wound seeping blood out? So her eyes were like a wound? that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin, that she was wearing white makeup on. You know, you could have said a lot of times, you said, everyone in your story wears this.
Also, okay, this next sentence raises so many questions.
Oh my lordy. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born.
How does that even correlate in any way possible with the character and with the story?
Her real parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it.
Joy to the world.
She still has nightmares about it, and she is very...
Wow, thank you for delivering the most tragic backstory in the history of anything with such a casual nonchalance. It's just...
Oh my
Oh.
goodness. What am I reading? What have you brought upon the world?
It's the best thing ever.
Killed her mother, father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it, and she is very haunted and depressed.
Everybody's depressed.
It might as well be called Depressed Hogwarts. It also turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger. Smith? What's the meaning of Smith? Is it a wooden leg named Smith? Mary Poppins reference. Okay.
You know what? I don't care.
Since she has converted to Satanism, she is in Slytherin now, not Gryffindor.
You mean to tell me that all the people on the Slytherin group are actually Satan worshippers and or vampires?
Subtle.
Are you serious? Are you serious? I thought they were just a gang of snobby pricks, but now you're telling me they're actually evil.
Well, it makes a lot of bloody sense.
No, it doesn't.
Exactly. That's my point of why it makes sense, because it doesn't.
Well, if you put it like that.
What is it that... Oh, wait. Snape.
Snape. What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit?
Take-
Also, you're naked.
Snape demanded angrily in his cold
No,
voice.
It's Snape demeaned.
Demeaned. Oh, demeaned. Sorry, I just read that wrong because my eyes have tears.
Actually, you read that right. You were supposed to read it wrong as it was written.
Oh, Snape demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him.
Nobody cares about Snape.
Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco.
Are we seriously having this? Is this seriously happening?
So, do you mind? We have a class here. Oh, okay, I'll just sit here and do nothing. I'm a teacher. I shouted at him. Everyone gasped.
Oh no! Oh no! We all got AIDS.
Everyone's got AIDS and shit.
Good one. Good one.
I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. Wait, you're angry at yourself?
What?
Okay, there's no...
Wait. Did we suddenly switch into Draco's perspective without
Any
warning us would do that?
No segue into this.
No segue. No. Okay, this is Draco's voice. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with Vampire.
I'm bi, and so is Ebony.
I am bi, and so is Ebony. Okay, so Ebony not only is a terrible girlfriend, she's also a big hypocrite.
Yes.
For a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany. Wait, Brittany?
Brittany?
A stupid preppy fucker. We were just good friends now. Wait, I thought he broke your heart. How did you become a friend? He had gone through horrible problems. Oh yes, he was so depressed. He slits his own wrists, and now he was gothic.
Haha,
Haha.
I would hang out with a preb.
Okay, I was reading Draco.
Sorry, I was just reading the brackets.
I thought, okay, this is the point of view of Draco, which again came without segue. It just happened like that. Okay.
Okay, Potter,
But I'm not going out with Draco anymore.
said
Vamp.
vampire.
Okay,
Yeah.
you want to do that?
It's just I'm doing the the narration I found.
Okay, since there was a change in points of view, oh, it's not important. You do it.
Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard! I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the forbidden forest where I had lost.
It's the Forbidden Forest right beside the room.
Where? Oh wait, Madhog, this is the best line. Where I had lost my virility to Draco. Then I started to bust into tears.
Wait, did we switch again to Ebony? When did that happen? What is this? What is this? You lost Ebony. You lost your virility.
She lost her virility with her man thingy.
Ebony, is there something you want to tell us?
Okay.
She lost her virility to Draco.
We're not even done yet with this page.
I can't. I cannot. This is too good. This is.
Okay, chapter 9. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? I didn't read all the books.
The books.
The books. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault. My fault. It's Dumbledore swears. Besides,
I was still on that thing in two or three chapters ago.
I think we are. I said he had a headache, and the reason Snap doesn't like Harry now is cause he's Christian and vampire.
What?
He's a vampire Christian apparently.
If he's a Christian, why is he teaching magic?
Because he's Christian and vampire is a Satanist. MCR rocks.
This is such unbelievable nonsense. I don't. This is so great. This is the greatest thing I've ever read in my life. You could not replicate or duplicate something like this. Not even if you were Shakespeare. Not even if you were the greatest writer who ever lived. Not even in a million years. This is just too wrong.
Yes, we should remember the attempt of good old horse voice when he tried to write the awfulest thing ever.
Yes, but it doesn't work if you do it on purpose.
Yes.
Never does.
It never does. Okay, back with this wonderful story that we're learning so much from. I was so mad and sad. I was mad, but I was sad. I was mad, but I was sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me.
She did not cheat on you. He went out with him before going out with you. You self-centered, egotistical, homophobic, hypocritical Mary Sue.
Oh my word. This is...
She's the worst. She is the worst.
I know. This is amazing logic. Apparently, folks, if you went out with a girl before, not seen her in 20 years, and suddenly the current girlfriend or fiance or wife finds out you had a girlfriend before her, you cheated on her, apparently. Amazing life lessons here, taught by good old Ebony here. Such a great mind fart could not be conjured. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Why would you go there?
Because it's the place where he put his spingy into her you-know-what.
Then all of a suddenly, an horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick.
Oh, no!
Please don't tell me Voldemort's gonna stick his non-figgy into her man fig. He didn't have a nose. I can't gather that.
We said that already.
Basically like Voldemort in the movie.
Oh! Breaking the fourth wall. That's nice.
And he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort.
Wow! You just said, in between brackets, it was basically like Voldemort. And then you said, hey, it was actually Voldemort. That's brilliant writing right there.
No, I shouted in a scared voice. But then Voldemort shouted,
Imperious!
and I couldn't run away.
Oh, I remember Imperious. It's that spell that controls your mind.
Crookshanks, I shouted at him.
What
Crookshanks?
kind of a swear word is that?
Apparently she wasted all her fucks she gave in this chapter and just used a word that doesn't exist. I'm gonna take this word for myself, actually.
It's quite good, yes.
Crookshanks.
Oh, Crookshanks.
I shouted at him, Voldemort. There's no R in there this time. Voldemort.
Oh, it's actually written correctly.
Alright, so maybe I'm just being an idiot. Fell on his broom.
You're losing IQ points already.
Oh god. And started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped.
If you're a sadist, you shouldn't feel bad about him. Jeez. Ebony! I don't know what his voice is supposed to be.
He yelled with no, exclamation point.
Thou must kill Vampire Potter!
Oh, we jumped into Macbeth now.
Thou shalt smite the house of Ahab, thy master.
Also, why would Voldemort know that he changed his name to Vampire Potter?
Why wouldn't he know?
I thought about...
Everybody knows that.
I thought about...
Why? It was on the cover of Hot Topic Weekly.
Okay. I thought about Vampire and his sex eyes. Why would you think about that?
Okay, Ebony, focus. Do you hate him or do you like him?
Do you want to
Decide.
bone him or do you want to murder him?
Make a decision.
And his gothic black hair and how his face looks just like Joel Madden. I remembered that Draco had said I didn't understand. So I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up?
He just told you that, you unbelievable wretch. Are you slowly sarcastically clapping?
No, I'm face palming myself as many times as I possibly can.
Okay, that also works.
Ow, my head. Okay. Where were we? Broke up. No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. What?
A gun? Seriously?
Okay, Ebony, I'm gonna give you the greatest magic wand in existence. It's called a gun.
Wait, is it an invisible gun?
You see, the way you work this thing, you pull the trigger and it shoots death.
It shoots magic.
No, please, I begged.
You didn't even need to cast a spell.
No, please, I begged.
Thou must!
Thou must! He yelled.
If thou dost not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. Why? Voldemort, you have a gun. Why don't you take it? Why do you have to hypnotize this complete wretch of a vampire wannabe?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm bringing logic into this context. I shouldn't be doing that. I apologize.
Oh wait, this is a golden one. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude, you're so retarded look on his face.
I have telekinesis. Don't you mean telepathy?
Tele-
You mean telepathy,
Freaking-
not telekinesis. It's the thing that allows to read minds, not to levitate objects.
I was gonna say that, that's not freaking telekinesis.
It's it's telepathy. Children know that.
He answered cruelly.
And if you doth not kill vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco.
He shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick.
I cannot picture Voldemort with a broomstick and take that. It's impossible. Seriously. Nothing.
I was so scared and mad I don't know what to do. Suddenly Draco came into the woods.
Okay.
Draco, I said. Hi.
Hi.
Really, this is how we do it. The conversation flows naturally.
Okay.
He said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyes.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. Get it? Between Joel Madden and Jared Way.
Is Gerard Way?
Who is this man? Are you okay? I asked.
No, he answered. You broke up with me for no reason. You had me go naked in front of entire class. You treated me like trash. You insulted my best friend, which is also my former flame, and you ran away into the forest like a spoiled brat. So of course I'm not okay.
I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me.
Even though you clearly told me you had this relationship with him before. and the tattoo should have been proof of that.
By the way, this is the greatest way to say I said or replied or something. She says, I expelled.
I expelled.
Wow,
that's just okay.
This thought process of me say all this fan fiction was expelled in one go is probably a good way to describe it.
I think my brain just got expelled.
You're right.
That's okay.
He said all depressed, and we were.
He said all depressed.
And we went back into Hogwarts together, making out.
Making out while walking. That's quite difficult to pull off, but apparently they can.
That's an achievement in itself.
Achievement unlock. Utter idiocy.
Oh my god.
Oh god. I don't know. Oh.
Do you want to get to the halfway point and just read this last chapter? Well, this chapter as a halfway point.
Okay. You know what?
What?
One more page, and then we'll need to an interruption.
Hey, yes.
Okay? Deal?
Deal.
We'll continue this another time.
Yes.